The champ is here. Khabib Nurmagomedov is back and ready to dominate the lightweight division once again, in simulated form. Join us for the ride as we bring the eagle out of retirement into the virtual Octagon in this brand new YouTube series. From custom introductions to post-fight celebrations, you'll get a front row seat to Khabib's triumphant march back to greatness. First up, a tune-up against Renato Moicano to shake off the ring rust.
But things will get challenging in a hurry as Khabib collides with lightweight elites like Charles Oliveira, Dustin Poirier, Islam Makhachev, and yes, even Conor McGregor. Every fight will be thrilling simulation featuring the undefeated champion, doing what he does best, mauling opponents with his signature sambo. We'll analyze each matchup in depth, providing our best predictions on how Khabib's return could truly unfold. Strap in for the journey and don't blink. It's time to simulate the most dominant lightweight ever, lacing him up again. Khabib is back to put the division on notice. Legacy-cementing challenges await. Epic moments will happen.
This is MMA simulation at its finest.
His understanding of position is truly unbelievable. He always has the frame. The moment you start to press into him, he's always underhooking, always looking for the next escape, but not to get back to his feet.
Right.
He wants to go from bottom to top. If he's in the top position, you are constantly in danger. Don't think he can't submit you from the bottom.
Right.
But his position of choice will always be in the top position, sitting in that beautiful half guard.
Yeah, his striking also has improved a lot, but no secret as to what he'll be trying to do in this matchup tonight. Well, when you're fighting this guy, DC, you know as well as anyone, it makes for a suffocating night at the office. Here he is, Khabib Nurmagomedov, putting his status as one of the best fighters on the planet on the line yet again tonight.
He does it every time he steps foot in the octagon. And when they say it's suffocating, they talk about the strength of Khabib. Even our teammates say it does not feel like you're going with a lightweight. You feel like you're fighting a light heavyweight. And what do you expect from a guy that spent his childhood wrestling with bears? He is so strong, he's so physical, and the hard work and the intensity of which he trains with only shows when he steps foot in the octagon. One of the most skilled guys the UFC has ever seen. We always talk about the wrestling and the grappling and the sambo, but don't sleep on Khabib Nurmagomedov's striking.
And we saw shades of that in the McGregor fight. Javier Mendez says at times he likes to go southpaw in training. He can't hold you down.
He can't hold me down, but it's okay. Sure. It's okay. You can't win them all, Khabib.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a jiu-jitsu fighter holding a professional record of 17 wins, 5 losses, and 1 draw. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Brasilia, Distrito Federal, Brazil, Renato Moicano. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a grappler, holding a professional record of 29 wins, no losses. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of the Republic of Dagestan, Russia, Khabib, the Eagle, Nurmagomedov! And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon, Dan Miragliotta.
Dan Miragliotta.
You ready?
All right, so here we go with round 1. It is not a question of if, it's a question of when this fight hits the ground. You've got a grappler, a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt. Most people think we're going to get a grappler's delight tonight.
Yes, we are going to get a grappler's delight, but for the Jiu-Jitsu player, for the Jiu-Jitsu fighter, he cannot allow for himself to constantly be on his back, because in the grappling realm, not only do these guys possess great submission skills, but the ground and pound. The advancements in the position is so key to the game. He has to make sure he's not thinking this is a jiu-jitsu match. This is a fight. He's gonna try to take him down. There you go.
Oh, how about the shot? Feel good. Strong bottom work here, staying busy. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Just over 3 minutes now to go. Well, these are some excellent ground and pound strikes here, DC. There's an efficiency with which he operates in these situations.
He knows exactly when to throw, exactly when to hold, and it's allowing him to really control the grappling aspect of the fight.
There's a song there, right? Know when to hold him, know when to fold him.
Yep, absolutely.
His opponent squirming like a fish out of water now. The ground and pound is on point. This could very well be the beginning of the end.
This could be the beginning of the end. We've seen some really good ground and pound fighters. This young man is as good as any we've ever seen.
Bottom fighter trying to control posture, unable to do so.
And now he's in a lot of danger. He's got to grab that head or he's going to get blasted.
Oh, outstanding combination of ground and pound punches here. Oh, now trying to isolate an arm, DC.
He needs to move his hips back to cover. He cannot allow him on that angle. Attacking armbar. You got to recognize that when a guy starts to put his feet on your hips, you got to move him off, and you got to cover. You can't be off to an angle.
And he's out. All right, so he postures up here and now figures to rain down some ground strikes.
Yeah, the ground and pound will be aplenty from this position.
The strikes continuing to pile up. 27 total strikes have now landed for Khabib Nurmagomedov. Final seconds of round one.
Liver kick.
5 minutes in the books. All right, let's look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about just the efficiency when it comes to the ground and pound game?
He was able to throw at the right time, secure at the right time. He wasted no action. For me, this is the most exciting type of fight. A guy that is just dominating his opponent, really, truly putting the grind on his opponent from the top position.
Round two here. Moicano gets caught with that punch. He's treading water now. Gotta find a way to move those feet. Oh, that straight punch is gonna be a real problem if they can't make the adjustment.
A real problem. He needs to move his head defensively if he's gonna avoid getting hit so many times to the face.
And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. Man, DC, his hands look good. A lot of volume, a lot of accuracy tonight.
He's doing a great job being accurate, but he's also very fast. Look at the hand speed.
Right. So we'll pull up the numbers for you here. How about this, DC? 34 total strikes have now landed for Khabib Nurmagomedov. And in terms of the accuracy, they're landing at a 58% clip against Renato Moicano. Slips the punch nicely there.
Ooh, big shot lands.
All right, he engages in the single collar tie. Hook to the head lands flush there by Nurmagomedov.
I mean, is this thing on repeat? How many times?
Jab landed there. That is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Moicano. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Moicano's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling. Oh, wow, that happened quickly as the fighter reverses position there on the ground.
Unbelievable position change. Wow, what a transition.
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Both fighters get up now. So a much different approach for him here in this second round. He was a little bit tentative in round one, a little bit of a feeling out process. Now he has clearly found his rhythm, found the range. We'll see if he can continue with more activity here in round two. Oh!
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Won't finish his fight.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with...
Right now, it looks like he may be trying to set up an arm triangle choke. He needs to secure the left arm, push it across, and secure it with his head. Watch triangle, watch triangle.
And he's out. close guard. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. All right, close guard now. You gotta be careful. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom. The Kimura is not the arm. It's the shoulder pressure that usually makes you tap.
Posturing up now.
Oh, man, that was slick.
Well, what a round it was, especially from a striking standpoint. DC, take us through.
High-level striking. I mean, this is what people come through the doors to see. Two men stand on a quarter, chest to chest, forehead to forehead, and let it all fly. I'm surprised nobody went out, but it does excite me for the next round.
Third round underway. Well, just as he did in the previous round, he continues to connect on a high volume of strikes. And a good sign, too, doesn't seem to be slowing down whatsoever.
Look at him working at trying to shut the liver down.
Oh, collar tie.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Oh, now going to the body with that hook. Nicely done there by Nurmagomedov. Pretty good right hand. He's gotten hurt here. Just missed with the straight left hand. Now goes in and secures the takedown. Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. Well, you got to be working off of your back. He's certainly doing so here. Nice punch. All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chasing triangles.
All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Nurmagomedov's back in half guard. Well, he's up, but oh, is he hurt. Well, these numbers unofficial, but they are strong. 73 total strikes have now landed for Renato Moicano. And landing with 61% accuracy tonight against Khabib Nurmagomedov. Engaging a single collar tie.
Left hand punches the clinch.
Under 2 minutes now to go in the fight.
Over and over, he's landing a big body kick.
And he eats a right hand there. Moicano's lower jaw is just nasty at this point. Really swollen in that area now.
Right hand punch to the clinch.
Dirty boxing now. Oh! And just like that, the fight is over.
He's done, he's done. Oh my goodness, what a fight.
A near perfect strike to end the fight and end the night for his opponent, who candidly may not have even seen that shot coming. So just the way he drew it up, exactly what he told us during fight week, played out here on fight night. He found a little opening in his opponent's defense and barged right through it to get the big knockout win. All right, let's take a look back at the replay. It ends up a knockout, but this was really a striking clinic from the moment they touched glove.
I mean, a competitive fight. That one guy finally found the shot that ended the fight. But both of these warriors displayed a ton of heart. One guy got the finish, but neither guy should be disappointed in their performance.
The official decision, it resides with Bruce Buffer.
Referee Dan Renato called stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 35 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by knockout, Khabib Nurmagomedov.
All right, so there he is, the man of the moment, celebrating one of the bigger knockout victories of his career. And gotta be nice sometimes with all the hard work that you guys put in when it goes down exactly the way you drew it.
A lot of people talk about doing certain things. It's harder to deliver on those promises you make to the public. Tonight, he did exactly that. Congratulations.